What's up guys, it's Kathy. Welcome back to my channel. Today's video is on this butterfly euphoria inspired look. Butterflies have definitely been a staple in fashion lately and I wanted to incorporate them into my makeup. If you guys want to see how I get this look, just keep watching. Starting off, I'm applying the P. Louise base all over my lids to create a blank canvas for the vibrant colors I'm going to use today. Since we're working with a lot of mineral shadows today, I'm going to pack a generous amount of translucent powder under my eyes to catch any fallout. Before using any colorful shadows, I'm going to apply a white shadow to both my lids to set the base. From the Mercury Retrogade palette, I'm dipping into the light blue shade Haze and using that as my transition color for the blue butterfly. To deepen up the blue tones, I'm applying the shade Dalia from the Masquarade mini palette on the outer V of my eyes and blending it up into the crease. This palette does have a bit of fallout compared to the Mercury Retrograde one, so it was definitely a safe move to apply translucent powder. Using my finger, I'm going to pat the shade Supermoon on the inner part of my lid for a pop of shimmer. For the lower lash line, I'm taking the shade Dalia again on a flat brush and slightly smoking it out. To brighten up the inner corners, I'm using my favorite cream shadow stick from Etude House in the shade Shooting Star. Moving on to the other eye, I'm taking the yellow shade Soul from my Sunset palette and packing it onto the inner part of my lid. Next, I'm popping the shade Makeda on the center of my lid and blending it into the crease. Usually, most purple shades will lose their intensity after blending it out, so I'm going to add another layer of purple and focus it on the outer corner of my eyes. With a flat brush, I'm patting a light purple shimmer in the shade Nebula on top of the previous purple color. For the lower lash line, I'm taking the shade Makeda again and only applying this 2/3 of the way towards my inner corner. The rest will be filled in with the shade Soul. Now for the wings, I'm using a black felt tip liner. Any liner will do the trick, but I found that felt tip is actually easier to control in terms of how much product comes out when you apply pressure. This was my second try attempting to draw these wings and it actually came out way better than it did the first. I found it easier to sketch out the initial base of the wing before trying to fill it in. After the shape of the wing is pretty much established, I'm using a bobby pin as my dotting tool to create big white dots on top of the liner. Once I've mapped out where I want the big dots, I'm going back in with lighter pressure and filling in the gaps with smaller dots. To define the black liner, I'm going to trace along the edges with a blue liquid liner. Next, I'm going to line my lower lash line and drag my inner corner liner out to create a small cat eye and define my eyes. Now I'm going to try to replicate the same steps on the other eye and create another wing. For the final step, I'm going to lock everything in with my setting spray and apply some highlighter while my skin's still dewy for a more intense glow. And this is the completed look. I had so much fun trying to create these wings. It really pushed me out of my comfort zone from what I usually do. But if you guys have any suggestions on what I should create next, please comment them down below. If you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. If you liked me, you can follow me in all of my social medias listed down below, and I'll catch you guys next time. Oh shit, the whole thing fell out.